See, back in the good old days, porn was when one of your friends found a discarded Playboy magazine, and you would sneak it back to the secret clubhouse in the woods. Therefore, the password. And maybe if you're into porn, now is the good old days, because it took 2 hands to hold that magazine, but only 1 hand to hold your phone. And human beings being able to corrupt anything that is good have found such naughty things to do with this phone. People actually take pictures of their private parts and send them to other people, which is such a fabulous idea. What could possibly go wrong with an idea like that? See, back in the good old days, if I had wanted to send my girlfriend a picture of my private parts, I would have had to have found a piece of notebook paper, put it on the edge of the kitchen table, waited until nobody else was home, ran over to the table, dropped my pants, laid Junior on the paper, take a pencil and trace him out. Then I would have had to have got a box of crayons, and it would have had to have been the 64 count box, because that was the only one that had flesh tone in it. Color it in, fold that paper up, put it in an envelope, address it to my girlfriend, put a stamp on it, walk down the driveway and put it in the mailbox to mail it to her. So 3 days later, she could call me and go, "Why did you send me a drawing of your thumb?" Just not the sexy effect you're looking for. One of the things I missed the most during COVID was this, being on the road. I love to travel. My wife loves to travel. And when it became evident that we weren't going to be going anywhere for a while, my wife ordered a bunch of travel magazines. And so one night I'm sitting at home flipping through one of her travel magazines, and I found an article in there that was written by a woman trying to teach other women how to pack for a 10-day trip using only a carry-on suitcase. Let me repeat that. A woman packing for 10 days using only a carry-on suitcase. And I thought, what woman is she talking about? Barbie? My wife couldn't pack for a nudist colony in a carry-on suitcase. And now the airlines only let you take 1 carry-on. Well, if I'm with my wife, she'll have 2, and I have whatever I can fit in my pockets. But I thought it was interesting, because we live in an age where people try to make everything sexist, that this article was just written to women. She didn't say men. Because I think men could do 10 days in a carry-on. Could you do it? I could do it. You might be burning the socks and the underwear, but I could do it. Because I think most men probably pack like I pack. Like, I'll walk in my closet and I think, okay, I'm about to be out for 3 days. 3 days means 3 pairs of socks, 3 pairs of underwear, 3 shirts, another pair of blue jeans in case I spill something on these, toothbrush, razor blade, boom, ready to go. 10 seconds of well thought out packing. That's how I pack. Now, when I go on vacation with my wife, and let me say this right up front, I love being on vacation with my wife, because my wife is a lot more friendly on vacation than she is at home. Something about having numbers on the door seems to light her fire. The same girl that won't look at me twice at home, you get numbers on the door, she is hanging the trapeze before the bellhops to the ice machine. Love being on vacation with my wife. It's getting to vacation that is the challenge, because it takes my wife longer than 10 seconds to pack. It takes her days to pack, because she has outfits. There's not a man in this room that has an outfit. But my wife has to put together an outfit for every day we're going to be gone, plus additional outfits in case we go out somewhere nice to dinner, plus reserve outfits in case some of the starters get hurt. So this takes a lot of time and work. So 2 or 3 days before we're even supposed to leave, my wife will start pulling clothes out of the closet, and she'll lay them on the bed like flat Stanley mannequins. And she just stares at them. Sometimes she'll call me and come here, I need your help. Okay, I am down to these 2 outfits. Which one do you like the best? One on the left. Are you kidding me? What's wrong with the one on the right? Nothing wrong with it. I like that one on the left. I love that one on the right. You know what, now that I start thinking about it, I think I really like that one on the right. No, you don't. You're just saying that. Now, I don't know what to do. I know what to do. I'm going to go jump in front of a bus. You stand here and stare at this for a while. And see, the difference between us is once I have my clothes packed, I'm packed. With my wife, her clothes, that's just the foundation. Her packing is like an archaeological dig. There's many, many layers to it. Because once she has all the outfits picked out, now she has to go back and pick out the jewelry that goes with each particular outfit. If you watch court TV, that's what they call the jewelry selection process. Next layer is the shoes. The shoes take a long, long time. She doesn't like to be apart from her shoes. She spends longer picking shoes for vacation than we spent picking names for our children. I hope to God she never has to choose between her shoes and me. Because I could see the surgeon going, well, Miss Foxworthy, we can save Jeff's life. But in order to do it, you would have to get rid of all of your shoes. He said he wants to be cremated. I'm gonna need some new shoes for that ceremony. Next layer is the electronics. Because one time we went on vacation and the hotel didn't have a hairdryer. So now my wife never packs a suitcase without packing a hairdryer. But she also packs a hair curler and a hair straightener. I'm like, don't they cancel each other out? Then she will pack that lighted makeup mirror where one side has 12 times magnification. Nobody needs to look at their face magnified 12 times. At 12 times magnification, a wrinkle looks like an irrigation ditch. A blackhead looks like a manhole cover. And God forbid she find a chin hair. Trust me, you're not getting a girl out the door that sees something on her chin that looks like the anchor rope to a battleship. Do you know I have never, ever looked at my face in the 12 times magnification mirror? Okay, to be totally honest, a couple of times I did get out of the shower and pause in front of it just for a minute. Buenos dias, Senor Enchilada Grande. Next layer for my wife, it's a total feminine phenomenon. It's the just-in-case layer. Like she'll always pack a little raincoat and a travel umbrella just in case it rains. I'm like, baby, I checked the forecast. There's less than a 5% chance any day we're going to be there. Okay, fine. I don't know what you're going to do if it rains. Like I do, I'll probably go back inside. She'll always pack a sweater or a light jacket just in case it gets cold at night, as it so often does in Orlando in July. Anybody else have a wife or girlfriend that does this one? My wife will pack like a collapsible, soft-sided suitcase inside of the hard-sided suitcase. People pointing at each other. Just in case I buy something while we're there. And if you're a gambling man, take the over on my wife buying something while we're there. And I have never looked inside the collapsible suitcase, but I'm willing to bet there's a smaller collapsible suitcase inside of it. My wife always loads up a gallon Ziploc bag full of medicine just in case somebody gets sick. One time I was playing in Buffalo. It was like February. They had snow up to here. I had a little bit of a headache. I go unzip the medicine bag. We've got malaria pills. Thankfully missed the great malaria outbreak in Buffalo that winter. And I tell her, I say, baby, I love you to death. I said, this is where your packing just starts getting out of control. So the last time we were getting ready for vacation, I walked in the bedroom. I caught her rooting through my suitcase. She pulled out a 5-pound bag of oats. She's like, uh-huh. She goes, what is this for? I said, oh, that. I said, that is just in case the 2 donkeys we're going to need to carry your luggage get hungry while we're gone. And actually, she packs light for airline travel as opposed to if we're going on vacation in the car. If we're going on vacation in the car, there's a fine line between packing and moving. But my wife and daughters think it is their obligation to fill that SUV to the roof. And the way they pack a car would make a man lay on the floor and cry. They'll bring out a bag with bread and potato chips, put it on the bottom, then put 3 suitcases on top of it. I'm like, if you want me to live, please let me do this. Because there's an art to packing the car, is there not? My dad taught me, you do suitcase Tetris, flip them, spin them, turn them upside down. When he would get finished, you couldn't get a piece of notebook paper between anything in that vehicle. My dad could get a house full of furniture into the trunk of a Buick. Hold the jack, hand me the piano. I got this son of a gun now. And like my daddy, once I get that car packed, I'm ready to go. Not my wife. Oh no, we can't go yet. The car's packed, why can't we go? Because I got to straighten up the house. Wait, do what? Well, I'm not going to be able to have a good time if I know I'm going to be coming back to a messy house. Well, why didn't you straighten it up the last couple of days? Because I had to pack. Which in a nutshell is why men die before women. Because we want to. We have been married for 36 years. My wife still, thank you. She still doesn't understand that my primary objective when going on vacation in the car is to get to wherever we are going in the shortest recorded time in human history. That's all I'm trying to do. Now, I've learned through the years, my wife's objective on a vacation trip in the car is to consume enough liquid where she will have to pee every 15 minutes, therefore destroying my objective. And my wife will never have to go to the bathroom until we've just passed an exit. Then she's like, oh, I got to go, and I got to go really, really bad. I'm like, well, you will really, really get your chance in 44 miles because that's how far it is to the next exit. Well, she will not go between exits. And every man in this room has been between exits. Nobody had to teach us how to do it. We came out of the womb with this knowledge. You pull the car off the side of the road, you get out and you check the air in the right front tire. It's that easy, isn't it? And ladies, you could do this. Yes, you could change it from the right front to the right rear tire.